welcome back to Creative Frenzy. Okay, I've been collecting this packing paper for a while now, and I wanted to create a folder, and I just discovered that this placemat is approximately the same size. It's serendipity. It's meant to be. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to create a cover for all these papers, and I wanted to try and do some different types of artwork on this paper. So I just wanted to see what I could do, but I didn't want to make it permanent, so it's along the lines of the smaller folder that I made for papers. So I want to be able to remove these and put them in, kind of thing. So that's what I'm doing. So very simple. This is going to be a very quick video. I just got this at the dollar store. Whenever I see these foam placemats, you could use the plastic ones too, as long as it's bendable, you know, it should be fine. But I just like the design of this, and I thought it went well with the paper, so that's what I'm going to do. So I am just going to sort of fold it in half. Okay, so it's about the right size. It's a little bit bigger, which is perfect. I like that. And then all we're going to do is we're going to take some of the elastic. You could do it with string too, or twine if you wanted to, but I wanted elastic because I wanted to make it a little bit sturdier, because I'm not making a flap on the outside, so I don't want my pages to fall out on me. I mean, I probably wouldn't anyway, but you know, just in case. I don't want it to end up everywhere and then I have to clean up the mess. So just get your little thing out. So approximately in the center where the little spine is, okay? So that's basically what I'm doing. So sort of figured out where the fold is. Punch the hole. It's about right. It's a little off. If it's a little off, I don't particularly care. I just want it in the proximate place. That's all I'm doing. And then I'm just going to get my little eyelets and set them in there so I don't have them fall apart on me. And it looks a little bit nicer when you go to use it. But these placemats are so handy for so many different things. I've made journal covers out of them. I've made, you know, if my desk is a disaster, I will put one of these on there so it looks a little bit nicer. So yeah, these are going to be off center a little bit. I'm not really caring about it too much. You know, I could fix it if I chose to do so, but I'm not going to bother. So it's approximate. That's all that really matters. I could have lined it up better. I didn't. I'm just going to take one of these elastics. So I can find the opening. There we go. Excuse me. Okay. I'll probably just use the black one. So the thing I like about elastic, it's obviously expandable. I could do it all the way, or I could just tie it onto the ends here, and then we don't have to waste a lot of elastic. We get to use some of it for something else, and we can remove it if we want to. Okay, so it's kind of nice to be able to switch it out if we find it's too big or too small. So we're just going to go like that, and that doesn't even show up on the other side, which is kind of nice. All right, so snug but not tight. This is probably got to be one of the easiest ways of doing one of these. I don't know why I didn't think of it before, so I thought it was kind of cool. All right, so now we're not wasting all that elastic by doing the back of it, okay? So, and it's nice and neat on the outside, and all we have to do is slip our papers in. Let's turn it the other way around. So I could bind these together, but I'm not going to. I kind of like the idea of being able to pull them out. And if I get more paper, I can just stick them in there. And if it gets too thick, that's okay, because we can always put an elastic around the outside to keep it closed if we want to. But there we go. Boom, done. So now I have them all together, which is perfect. If we wanted to, we could put a centerpiece in there, or we could put two over here, I don't know, whatever we feel like. Do we want to put a centerpiece in there? I wouldn't work in this to begin with, but you know what? Let's put a centerpiece in. So you could use an awl. That works just as well. And just poke a hole. So if you find that the other tools don't work for you, just use an awl. I mean, crocodile, you could probably reach no problem. Let's flip it over. I could probably need to make a better hole just to make room. There we go. Now we'll just use our little tool setter. Oh, come on. Got all that on the inside. Okay, there we go. Perfect. There. Okay. Grab the tool setter, and I didn't have it out because I wasn't planning on doing this, because I just thought of the idea. Which is, you know, how it goes in the studio sometimes. Sometimes when you think of these things, you just gotta do them while you see it, or think of it, right, before it leaves your head. Hammer. Oh, there we go. Just make sure it's smooth-ish so that you don't have your elastic fraying. And that is it. And then we get to use this last little piece. Whether it's too big or too small, I don't know. I'm sure it'll be fine. But this way, you can keep it all closed and all together. Let's feed it through. Okay, there we go. You can take your little sticker off if you want to. They never work for me, so I'm not even going to bother messing with it. So obviously you don't have to use recycled packing paper, but I thought it'd be fun to try and do some sketching on it and different things. So now I have a place to store it all. And there we go. And the thicker it gets, you know, you can just keep adding to it. You don't have to worry about binding anything. You can take it in, you can take it out, you know, put it in, take it out. That's what I mean. But yeah, simple little folder for whatever. If you want to put a knot in this, you know, you absolutely could. There we go. There. And then you can just, I don't know, stick something on there. Hang something off of it, whatever you feel like, and or you can undo it, and then you know, when it expands, you don't have to worry about it. So that's it, guys. Simple. Told you it was a short video. Simple way to make a folder. Enjoy. Bye, guys.